Hello, my name's Christian and I'm the founder of Human Risk, a company that specialises in bringing behavioural science to ethics and compliance. And I'm here to tell you why you should be looking to make your compliance programme more fun. Now, I know that on the face of it, that sounds counterintuitive. After all, regulations are serious and we don't want to be seen to be joking around with them. But it's precisely because compliance is so serious that I think there's room to introduce a bit more fun. And we know from other contexts like airline safety briefings that it's perfectly possible to introduce very serious content in a light-hearted way. We also know from advertising that using humour makes things more engaging and people are more likely to pay attention. So there's some perfect case studies for how we can look to improve compliance and make it more resonant with our target audience. Now, there's obvious places you can do that, like training and communications, but I think there's room to go even further when you look at things like policies and procedures. If we want our target audience to be engaged and to pay attention, then we need to start trying to make things more human, and that often means making them more fun. Now, one of the reasons I think this is really important is that the compliance brand name is terrible. Just think about the fact that whenever you send an email out with the word compliance in the subject line, there's a strong likelihood that the recipients of that email aren't going to be particularly excited. No one is sitting there thinking, I wonder what that says, and gets excited about reading the content. They're going to be dreading what it says. And because of that tarnished brand, no kid after all grows up wanting to be a compliance officer, we're on the back foot when it comes to engaging the audience. They don't think about it as anything particularly positive. So I think there's room to counteract that by at least going some way to engaging the audience. That doesn't mean that you have to make everything fun and engaging. You don't, after all, want to come across as a clown who isn't credible. But if you start to think about how you can make things a bit more engaging and a bit more fun, there are plenty of opportunities that you'll find within your program where you can redesign things slightly to send a signal to the target audience that you recognize the challenges that they're under and you recognize it's not always going to be fun and engaging to do compliance things. So the more we can make it engaging, the more likely we'll get a positive response. And the good news with all of this is because of that really low expectation, nobody expects compliance to be engaging, very small things can have a massive impact. So when I say make compliance more fun, I don't mean making it a laughing stock, but what I do mean is find ways to make it more engaging and more human. And there's plenty of examples of that in the real world, and if we bring those into compliance, we'll get a better reaction from our target audience. To find out more about how I can help you do that, visit human-risk.com. Thanks for watching.